All right, so I'm about to go work out, but figured I'd come on here first and do a quick video because I want to talk about a trap that I see most ambitious men fall victim to. Now, this trap explains why most ambitious men, they don't hit their goals in life, despite all their hard effort and all their energy they put into getting this life, They tell themselves they're gonna do something that's gonna improve their life, like working out consistently, eating healthy consistently, or just being productive consistently. I mean, you've probably told yourself something along these lines as well, right? I mean, what was your last New Year's resolution? I'm guessing it was one of those three things. And if it wasn't one of those three things, it was definitely something else pretty similar to that. In any case, you probably told yourself that you were going to do something that would improve your life. And it probably went well for 1 or maybe even 2 weeks. But I'm guessing by that 3rd week, you probably fell off, and not only did you not get the result that you wanted, and you didn't improve yourself in your life, but you were left feeling terrible about yourself. Maybe even a little bit frustrated because it seems like you constantly want to achieve more in life. You want to feel better about where your life is going and the man you're becoming. But it doesn't matter how much you want the results if you don't get them, right? You might even feel like something's wrong with yourself when you get caught in this trap. I know all about this story because, as most of you guys know, when I was 21 years old, I was stabbed in the throat, chest, and arm. I mean, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up from this far. Maybe I'll get a little bit closer. Probably see it. Hopefully the autofocus didn't mess it up. But yeah, got stab wounds here, here, and here. Long story short, this guy came up behind me and I had no idea he was behind me. He had a chef knife and he stabbed me. It went halfway through my throat. It punctured my lung right here and went deep in my arm. This one looks like it was right on the vein. So the point is, any of those could have killed me. And by some miracle, I survived that. But I was in a broken state. I mean, I was living off tubes in the ICU for 11 days. Literally, if you unplug those tubes, my life, it was done for. Even worse than that, like my legs forgot how to work. I remember the first time I tried standing up, my legs didn't support me. They just were so weak from 7 days of not using them. I couldn't think clearly. All my confidence vanished. I just felt broken. I really did. I didn't have energy. I didn't have the mental alertness. I didn't have the body I wanted. And when I came out of that, I still had my big ambitions, but I was struggling to get there. I was like most people with their New Year's resolution, trying to improve myself, telling myself I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. But when it came time to do X, Y, and Z, I didn't do it. And then that's when you start getting self-doubt and insecurities. And once you start getting these negative thoughts and insecurities, your happiness diminishes. You don't fully love yourself and you're really critical on yourself. You feel like something's wrong with you or that you dug yourself into a hole that you can't get out of. And it's because I was in this broken state where I couldn't stick to my word, where I couldn't think clearly, I couldn't do anything really. I had to learn how to rebuild myself up from the ground up. And I started studying on how the human brain works. And basically I found out that most of the decisions that we make in a day, they're actually made with our subconscious mind. But most people, they don't know this. And so they consciously tell themselves they're going to change something, but they haven't programmed their subconscious mind correctly. And to really exemplify how powerful your subconscious mind is, have you ever had one of those times where you're driving home, maybe after work or the gym or something, you're driving on home, and then you zone out for 5 or 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, you're back at your destination? Well, you might be thinking, how the heck did I get here? I wasn't conscious when I was driving or anything, And the answer is, you got there because of your subconscious mind. Basically, your subconscious mind controls all your daily actions through your habits. Now, when you tell yourself that you're going to change your behaviors and actions, you're using your conscious mind. But you've already programmed your subconscious mind to not do those activities and to not stick to your word. So basically, you get in something I call the brain battle. Conscious mind over here saying, let's make some change. Subconscious mind over here saying, nope, we are not making change. Now, which one of these do you think wins that battle? Yep, it's your subconscious mind or the habits that it has created. And that's why you always fall back into your old patterns and ruts. It's not that something's wrong with you. It's that you haven't programmed your brain for success yet. Or really the ability to stick to your word, which is essentially success. I'll get to that in a little bit. Now, when I found out how the human brain worked, I essentially started programming my brain for success. I started to form the habit of sticking my word to myself And eventually I got to a point where sticking to my word was effortless. And it was only when this happened that I was able to build myself up again. I mean, think about it. If you can't stick to your word, how are you ever going to produce change? You're not going to stick to your word to create that change, right? That's going to leave your life stuck. It's going to leave you trapped. It's going to leave you demoralized. It's going to have all these negative downsides to it. And you've probably experienced it yourself, so I'm not going to even dive deeper into that. But the thing is, once you learn how the human brain works, you can program it for success, start sticking to your word, start working out consistently, get the body you want, the one that makes you feel comfortable in your own skin. You start eating the right foods that make you feel better. They optimize your hormone levels so that you simply feel amazing. And there's so many more. It's like a snowball effect, you know? It just keeps getting bigger and bigger the more you work on yourself and the foundational habits to get you to where you want to be. One of my favorite quotes actually is, you create your habits, then your habits create your life. And that's completely true. If you have bad habits in place, your life's gonna spiral downwards. But if you have good habits, your life's gonna launch up like a NASA rocket. And basically, that's what enabled me to build myself up when I was on the brink of death. I came out of a coma for 7 days, was broken and limited. But now, here I am in front of you, in this exact moment, running a business around my passion to help ambitious men like yourself become conquerors who take what they want in life. Not only that, I have my dream body. I'm like probably around 6% body fat, like 25 pounds of muscle packed on from when I started lifting. And I'm more happy than I've ever been. I'm more confident than I've ever been. And I'm more capable than I've ever been. And I got this way because I programmed my brain for success. Now look, if you want to learn how to program your brain for success so that you can start getting your life on track, you can become more disciplined, more motivated, and start conquering your life, then what I want you to do is go ahead. I have a link down here to my free book that I just released. It's going to teach you how top performers like Elon Musk and David Goggins achieve so much, and why others, they remain stuck in a life of mediocrity despite their hard efforts. It's going to teach you how to pack on dense muscle rapidly by only lifting 3 to 4 times a week, and why actually lifting 5, 6, or even 7 times a week is hindering your results. Not only that, it's going to give you some more other secrets on how to get optimal hormone levels so that you feel amazing. Basically, it's going to turn you into an unstoppable force. So go ahead, click the link below, download that book, and then check your email for it.